So when my mom called me in her room, she confronted me about it in her room. She confronted me about it in her room. I think yeah. She confronted me about it in her room, and then when I just knew I was gonna get my ass tore up, I ran. That guy. So welcome to Floor Time Story Time. This is gonna be something that I think I'm going to start doing on certain days or random days or whenever I think of a good story, or if I just throw a suggestion out there. Suggestion. If I throw something out there we go. We're just gonna go with that. And you want to hear a story on it during one of my ramblings, please let me know and I will do one. I thought of this story like 2 days ago. It was like the little kid throwing the temper tantrum in the back seat with the mom and the sister in the front seat, whatever. Anyways, that just made me think that would not be me or anyone that I knew growing up. That would not be a thing. And it just made me think back on how I was raised, and it just made me think back on some funny stories. Not funny at the time, but funny now, because they made me they made me the person I am today. And I don't know. It's just a part of life and a part of growing up. Whatever. So I thought of the story of one of my worst ass whoopings. This is like my second to worst ass whooping. If you want to hear the story of my first, like my worst ass whooping ever, I will let you know that. Tore my ass up. I deserved it though. Before I tell this story, I feel like I should call her and be like, hey ma, heads up. I'm about to tell some growing up life stuff. I don't know if she answers. She might be at work. 11. She might be driving. There.
Hi.
How are you?
Okay.
What are you up to?
Just getting off of work and getting in my car.
Oh, I calculated that just right. Okay, so I'm doing a video just before you start driving. I'm doing a video right now and I'm going to post it to my YouTube. In the story I'm talking about one of my ass whoopings that I got when I was little that you gave me. That one time when Auntie told you that I was cursing, and like that whole entire thing. It's a funny story. I'm just calling to give you a heads up.
Okay.
All right. Do you want to say? Do you want?
I seen the first one.
Did you like the first one?
Yeah, it's cute.
Thank you. Did you want to? Your voice is on YouTube right now. Did you want to say hello to YouTube?
Hello, YouTube.
That's my mother, YouTube. All right, Ma. Well, I will talk to you later. I love you.
Love you too.
All right. I have permission. Whew. Okay, so this goes back to like, how old was I? I'm gonna say I was 8 or 9. I had to be like 8 or 9, maybe 10 years old. I lived out in the country, like dirt roads. We didn't even have like an actual we had like a sand front yard. I don't know. It's Florida. It was weird. So one day, me and my two little cousins, Melvin and Marcus, we're playing by the road. And as we're playing, I don't know what we're doing, but these two older teenage girls are walking by, going like back up the road to one of the girls' house. And darn it, I'm like losing my brain is going faster than my mouth is going right now. That happens to me a lot. So get used to playing. They passed by and I said, I'll admit now, as an adult now, I admit I was the little instigator. I was a little shit talker, okay? Anyways, I don't know what I said to them, but we all rode the same, school bus, and I don't know how it was for you guys, like when you were growing up in middle, elementary, and all that, if you rode the school bus. But with my school in my county, or at least how my school, no. Yeah, it was just how my school treated it. Like high schoolers, like 8th through 12th grade, they were allowed to sit towards the back of the bus. That was like the cool place to sit, and the little kids were like towards the front of the bus, which makes sense. So I feel like I said something to them. This had to be on a Saturday. I said something to them the other day, or they said something to me the other day, and it was like a rude exchange, but it was like as rude as it can get between like a high schooler and a 10-year-old. So I don't know what petty me was feeling back then or feeling on that day. But as they were passing by, I said something, something, and one of the girls' name was Sarah. I called Sarah a bitch. Yeah, I am about that life. I was about that life until my aunt came outside minding her own business, and Sarah took it upon herself to go snitch on me. So I tried to stop her. I was like, no, no, don't. I started crying. I was like, no, 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 don't, no, no. She went and told my aunt, and then my aunt said, I'm going to tell your mom when she gets here. My mom gets off at like 7 o'clock. This was like 3 something in the afternoon, 4 something when this happened. Yeah. I'm thinking my aunt forgot about, no, this had to be earlier when this happened. Earlier in the day when this happened, because enough time went by for my little 10-year-old self to think, oh, she's going to forget by the time my mom gets home at 7 o'clock. No, 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 no. My mom gets home. She tells us, she's like, y'all go outside. I have stuff in the car. Come get it out. During that time, I hear my aunt coming from the back of the house saying, Teresa, come here. I have something to, I got something to tell you. I'm like, okay, you know, this is where I die. Oh, I'm ready for this. I'm game. I'm here. You know, let's go. My mom, I just hear her say, Larry, come here. I'm putting things away, Mom, like you told me to, you know. Come here, Larry. Okay, I'm coming. In the room, how my mom, okay, so how the house is set up is, it's a nice, like I think it was a triple wide trailer or something like that, but it was super, super nice. One whole side of the house, basically like a good quarter of the house on the right side, as soon as you walk in the front door, was my mom's part of the house. So when my mom called me in her room, she confronted me about it in her room. She confronted me about it in her room. I think yeah, she confronted me about it in her room, and then when I just knew I was going to get my ass tore up, I ran. So when she confronted me about it, I knew my ass was dead. So I was like, go. It was like the dun, 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 run. So I took off. And as I'm running, my mom sends my sister after me. So we both like dash outside. We run into, I make a dash from my mom's car. I don't know why. I don't know what I thought I was going to do. And circle it. So basically, my sister is chasing me around my mom's car. And I'm not sure how, I don't remember exactly how she caught me, but I was caught. I got caught. And drug back into drug back into the house. And that's why I had to go to the closet. That's why, because I ran. I went to this closet with my mom. I was already crying. I was praying. I was trying to negotiate. I don't even know. I was giving up. I don't know. Anyways, we go to the closet. My mom has a belt. She closes that door. And like she says nothing as she walks towards me, like in the middle of her walk-in closet. Like as you walk into the closet, there's like racks over here, and then the door opens, like the door opens to the left, and there's like behind that there's a mirror, and then there's more racks and stuff over here, and then there's like the back of the closet. So I'm over by the mirror. She's walking, then like in the middle of the room there's the light, and you pull the string to turn it on. So this was like back in the early 2000s, so I'm sure it would have been different now. Whatever, don't judge it. I loved it. So as she's like walking towards me, she closes the door, and as she's walking towards me, she just like cuts the light off, and all I feel is just and I'm crying, oh, Mom, no, blah, blah. I'm super dramatic already, so, like, I'm making it more than what it really is, but I got my ass tore up. My ass, bruh. Bruh, Teresa, thank you. Thank you so much for that, because that did instill. I do thank you for that, because that instilled a lot in me. I almost contradicted myself. It did instill a lot of good things in me, but what I was about to say, I almost contradicted myself, or my life, or whatever. But it darn sure made me respect people a lot more, especially like with my language. It made me very cognitive of what I can say around certain people, and it also freaking instilled that a consequence, like an action does have a consequence, and if you say something, something's gonna happen from that. Words can get you into trouble. It taught me all of these things, okay, and it taught me a few other things. So I'm thankful for, not thankful for the ass whooping, but I'm happy for what it taught me, and I'm happy for how I was raised, and how my mom and my dad and my family, how I was just taught up, my grandma's. Like, I'm happy for all of the influences and just all of the experiences that I had in my childhood that brought me to this point, to living in my dream city, that brought me to who I am and how I perceive the world. So thank you for that. What else do I got to talk about? I don't know. So I guess for now, this is the end. Leave a comment down below. Let me know how the video was. Let me know if you can relate with any part of that story. If you're watching this, like, for a good majority of my friends, you're from the South, so I know you probably can relate with this story. And even if you're not from the South, you probably still can relate with this story. So yeah, leave a comment, like, subscribe, please share my videos, and help me get out there. Hit the little bell button so you can be notified when I do update and when I do post my next video. Anyways, thanks for watching my video, and hopefully the editing that I do to this video is a lot better than my first one. Please leave me a comment below, letting me know a difference from part 1 to part 2, because that extra like 2 minutes or a minute or something that I left at the end of that other video, I saw it and I was like, I could do better. So that's what I'm planning on doing.